Hi guys, how are you all doing? It's nice to see you guys. I'm with Handsome Guy. This is Terrence Talk, younger brother. So give a warm welcome to AS Zanba. Right, hiya Bianca, how are you? Hiya Yukta, hiya Pri. So usual story, guys. That questions are picked randomly. So that means there's no queue and there's no priority unless you're in our club, like Bianca's in our club, so that's okay. She
Okay,
will read.
and if our
There's no
voices,
priority unless you're in our club, like Bianca's in our club, so that's okay. She will
it's
read.
not echoing. It's good.
If our voices.
It's not echoing.
Yeah, Bianca, this is Terence Talks younger brother. He's decided to copy his big brother. So let's hope he's just as good.
Well,
Right.
I'll try to provide
Yeah,
justice to my elder brother.
absolutely, absolutely. Otherwise, we won't invite you again.
Don't do that.
So thank you guys for spending time with us today. We really do appreciate your support. We to show that you really do support us as well. If you go to our dailies and make a comment and say hi, both of us do dailies every single day. Hello, Momo. It's good to see you. So keep posting your questions and we can do your answers. Okay, so right. Sometimes we do in these sessions more questions. So sometimes we'll think, yeah, let's pay back our viewers for many questions. And sometimes we do all sorts of things. So always check us out. So, how are you all doing? So let's pick Momo. I am Momo.
Oh,
How are you
hello,
doing? You're
Momoti
the
Dot. How
first.
are you? You're on time today.
Um,
That's good.
I know. So if you've got a question, do put your question down, guys. Do put those
Yes.
questions down.
Hello, Lilybell. How are you?
So, yeah. Lily Bell! Yeah, you're right on time. Right on time. Yeah, and we're together today, so that makes it less of a hassle, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right, right. Should we start? I'm not sure if we should start with the universal message
If you
or.
feel like,
I think we'll
well,
do a
I
universal message.
I also didn't do it today in my morning
Okay.
live.
All right. Okay. So we'll
So,
just do a little. We'll just do a little message for everybody, um, including people who are not watching, which is fine, isn't it, guys? So donations are much appreciated. Do say if you want to donate for a longer reading. Does take 20 minutes and a little, well, a lot more with Tarot's talk as well. So what does everyone need to know today? What does everyone? Oh, and remember to like the video. I'll just like it. So that's
Well, I've already done that.
Oh, I've just done it. So that's three of us. Right. Let's have a look.
I'm still confused which deck to pick.
He has so many now, guys. He's worse than me.
No, you are the worst.
Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, so I'm using Doggy Tarot, People of the Universe, and we have the Trickster. Oh, that's a little bit tricky, isn't it? And you've also got the Tennessee. So maybe, guys, out there in the wilderness outside my laptop, you may feel like you have to break away in order to become very, very happy in a relationship. Actually, Tarot's talk, if you go to his messages, he had this today, didn't you?
Yes.
So this is definitely, I think, with the spring finally here and COVID reducing, even though it doesn't seem like it, we are tending to break away from our constraints. So where else can we, as individuals, break away from constraints and just live our own happy life without being told left, right, and centre what to do? What say you? Thank you. So,
Okay, so For today, you have the Nine of Cups, and also you have the Four of Pentacles. Now, a similarity between both of them is both of them are sitting in their own strength, in their own power, in their own sense of strongness. That yes, we are something and we hold something. We have done something. So today, the universe might be in a need to tell you that hoarding is not good. What good is to achieve, what good is to get it through your hard work. It's not about keeping everything on your own, but also keeping everything free so that it can be used for someone else's good as well. Now, now it's also about that today, even though you feel like you have accomplished everything, it's not a good idea to kind of feel excessive proud on your achievements, because today uh, it was a very what we can say very common message today in the morning motivation and also in the tarot with coffee was feeling contented and feeling successful of yourself. Now, which is exactly is the Nine of Cups can be about, that you feel accomplished, you feel successful in yourself. But maybe you're here to bless your eyes. uh, so yes, so but it's not good idea to hold on to that, to just keep everything on to you, or just feel that it's mine, I have done this. Excessive doubt shouldn't be there. Humbleness, politeness is very much required when that happiness comes up to you. So hopefully that helps to everyone today, and do not forget to enjoy the happiness, but yes, also remember to stay humble and gentle in your approaches. Thank you so much. And now we'll start with the questions. Yes, even I was about to say, why is Sani not blue today?
I know, it's just weird. If you're blue for a reason. Right, that's better way. Sunny's blue again. That's really good. Yeah, we like the view, don't we, Sunny? Ooh la la. So will he pull in more punters? Oh dear. So basically, yeah. So we're going to do Momo T Tot, who does come into my dailies and comment, but not every day. So yeah, if you do that every day, you get more cards. But we'll give you priority in the room. No worries there. So yes, we definitely like the view. The view is gorgeous. Smile at the camera, gorgeous. Look at him. Look. Though I've disowned him. You do have to understand. I have disowned him.
No, she hasn't. If she had done that, I wouldn't have been sitting here.
Disowned. Disowned him. Fancy cutting his hair. Oh my
Thank you, Modar, for that lovely compliment. So sweet.
Yeah, you look horrible before, obviously.
Yes, as you were saying, you like the view.
Oh, dear. Right.
Do you see my future surgery going in my favor? Well, let's see what are the energies surrounding this surgery. And
yeah, as you know, we can't give exact what's it. But Momo, we can definitely see what you need to know at this moment in time. Please make a comment on our videos every day. That will be great. Right, okay. Well, I've got the Four of Wands. I've also got the Wheel of Fortune. So in any other reading, this will be highly successful. Four of Wands is to celebrate. And the Wheel of Fortune going around, let's not make the same mistake again. And it is driving things forward in a successful way. So, you know, you've got the energy of being successful. I'm also going to read you a little unicorn with that, because you have been in our little club, even though you're falling out of it. I'd like to see your icons in my dailies, please. And then go to Tarot's Talks ones as well.
Okay, so until Pure Joy is giving you an oracle, let's see what is there for you. You have the Empress. So the Empress would say that the surgery seems to be going real well, but you will be needing a lot of rest. You'll be needing a lot of care, a lot of affection towards your body, towards your whichever part of the body you're going to get surgery. So you also have the Six of Swords, which says that this surgery would literally take you into your better times with respect to your health, and you would say much more improvement gradually, and you may be able to see something, what we can say, the things that you weren't able to, or the goodness that you weren't able to feel, that seems to be coming with this surgery happening. So that's a good part in here, that you have the Empress and the Six of Swords, and both saying that it's going to be a good one, if you choose to just give in to every instruction that the doctor might give in, that the surgeon might give in, and then take most care of yourself. Most care of yourself after that surgery. You're going to be all good. Well, thank you, Momoti Dot, for the question. Uh, Hope to see you soon. Well, we do.
Nishka, do put your question down. If we can't see your questions, then we can't do your questions. So it's usually the one that I can see is the next one. So do keep putting your questions down. Thank you. So here is Tarot's Talk, number one phone. Well, number two, because I'm his number one. So
No,
like
no, not her, not her. Priyanka Kumari.
yes.
I
What will the outcome of my relationship with SB? Let's have a look. Right. Whoa. Oh, these cards are just spinning off. Right. What will the outcome of your relationship with SB?
Oh, Mishta has no question for today.
Oh, okay, I'll give you some oracle cards. That's absolutely fine. I know you're coming for the handsome guy like I have as well, so it's okay in it. We need to look at something nice. That's fine by me. Yeah, looking is all right. What will the outcome of your relationship with S be? Oh, look at all those nice hearts. Oh, right, let's have a look.
What will be the outcome of my relationship with S?
Right. What will? Oh, it looks okay. We've got the Eight of Earth reversed at the moment, so maybe a little bit more paying attention to the finer details within that. But yeah, you've got Four of Wands as well. So this is obviously going to pop up for most of you today with the energies. So that's usually success. Be grateful for what you do have at the moment. When we are grateful for what's in front of us, it just makes us more accepting and loving, and everything's great. And it does set up that energy for more coming in. So at the moment with S, it does look okay if you're paying attention to not only yourself and what you want and what they want too. Is that okay? Hello, RD Intuitive Tarot. I haven't seen you for a wee while. Mind you, I'm not on that. Good to see you though. Wonderful. Right, thanks for the question.
Yes. Okay, so what will be the outcome? Where's the question?
Are you the outcome of doing
of my relationship with S? Okay, so it seems to be that if you choose to kind of put in the effort, if you choose to continue the struggles and the hardships that you are going with the Ten of Wands, which seems to be continuing until the last end of it. So until unless you guys get along completely with each other, the struggle seems to be continuing with the Ten of Wands. But you also have the Lovers, which says that the outcome can be like this. Lovers can bring in the actual love, can bring in the actual goodness that you look forward to. And a loving relationship, a loving, fruitful relationship at the end. But until the end, that the struggle seems to be continuing with the Ten of Wands. That's what I would say in here. So whatever you have, just keep on embracing, keep on progressing as you are, and wait for that end time to come in, where you finally get into that stage of the relationship to see this lovers love happening and the picture coming in. So hopefully this helps, Priyanka, and thank you for the question.
Excellent. So we are drawing 2 cards for Nishta on the Oracle because they have no question. So you got 2 oracles going on. If you're still in the room, this is why we do need you to keep posting in our room to be able to know if you're in or not. So hopefully Nishta is still here. Okay. Yeah, you are here. Good. So we have offerings of the native spirit. So the offerings can mean quite a lot of things. When we get these Stonehenge type buildings around the world, they can be like seen as little portals, but they're also not so much as an offering, but it's almost like a studying of the astral skies. So when we offer ourselves to the heavens in a way that is accepting and loving, it's like we are more trusting. So to actually trust who we are and what we are on a higher level is saying, yes, I surrender to the universe. So that's one thing. So I know someone I know made a little altar today. It's always good to do little altars for what you want, whether it's a love altar, a career altar, or whatever altar. So that's really good. And you've also got here, Nisha, friendship. So make friends with those that you want to make friends with. Sometimes, yes, baby.
Okay,
Yes,
so
handsome man.
RD Intuitive Tarot, well, you have yourself spammed the chat instead of Yukta. So make sure that you don't delete any comment, you do not retract any comment. And if anyone is posting the comments, that doesn't mean that they are spamming. It's completely all right with Pure Joy Tarot and Tarot Stocks YouTube channels. So thank you, and do not retract the message again.
Tarot Talks hate that, and I'll tell you what it does. If he does see it, then we don't read for that person. It's just so be very careful if you want to do that, because that is his unwritten rule. So I wouldn't do that if I were you. So yeah, so finish that, making friends. But sometimes we have to make friends with ourselves. We also have to make friends with our spirit guides, giving them love and sending them spiritual energy as well, because they work very hard. So become friends with those that are helping us from above as well. But what can you be friendly with ourselves and others is a great thing to actually do, Nisha. Okay, thank you. It's all right. Yeah, if we don't know, then we don't know. To be fair, RD Intuitive Tarot, it does have a negative effect on your live stream when people do that. So that's why Tarot doesn't like it.
Okay, so for Nishta today, we have closeness, which is from the unicorns. So this says that you need to feel a little bit close to your own self. I wouldn't say what the card says that your unicorn is so very close to you. Your unicorn is really very close to you, but you need to be close with your own self, with your own being. Now, what that could mean is about feeling a little bit more in touch, in tune with yourself. What you actually feel, what you actually go through, what is happening deep down in your heart. Get in close with that nishtha that you are, and then look at your life in a loving way and see what do you want to change, see what do you want to do. And that's how you can see the goodness, you can see the gratitude and the prosperity coming in. So hopefully this helps, Nishta. This is a unicorn card for you. Closeness. So holding it close so that you
So
can see the closeness.
that's
Yeah.
very much like friendship, isn't it? Being close and
Yeah.
being friendly. So it's
Yeah.
quite a good card. So somewhere you need to know perhaps that friends or being close to something or someone is a really good idea at this moment in time. So Pri, how are you? Oh, another nice hairstyle. It's like a hair channel, this. Oh, you've got nice hair. Hey, you're putting me to shame. Hello, Maggie Polo. How are you today? So, Pri, how does Mike feel about that? Does he ever like you? Let's do it, Mike. Oh, well, we have that lovely other lady with the gorgeous hair with the sunlight. So let's talk number 1 fan. Right, did Mike ever like? Yeah. All right. How do I read this? I think they were very opinionated about the whole thing. And maybe they didn't come across as being friendly enough. Yeah, it is a little bit challenging at times. I'm going to sit and put those in order. So we've got the Sky Alpha upside down. So maybe they didn't communicate as well as it could have done. And with the 3 of C, with that friendship, it's almost like probably they liked you behind closed doors, but when you were in a social event, maybe they didn't want to show off. Maybe they didn't know quite how to act with friends, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I wouldn't concentrate too much on Mike at the moment. Don't allow that to deplete your self-confidence or self-worth. You stand up for who you are. There's someone who likes you. We can't fit the bill for everyone, can we? So yeah, you know, maybe put Mike in a little box and leave him in a little box, literally. Let's see what Tarots has got.
Yes. How does Mike think or feel about you? Well, okay. Well, Mike might feel that that you are that they have missed an opportunity on you. Satish Kumar, do not retract a message. Make sure you do not spam the chat. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, you have the 4 of Cups. Now, this 4 of Cups is about Mike. That Mike could feel that there was some opportunity with respect to you that they might had missed, or they might have surpassed, and they were not able to do anything for that right thing and right opportunity that had come in. So they currently think and feel that they might have let you down. They might have kind of made you disappointed about themselves or pathetic about themselves. But they do wish. I look like a teenager. I am back in my age.
Yeah, that's because it's Tarots Talks younger brother. Please understand, this is Tarots Talks younger brother acting. They're almost like twins. About 6 minutes difference between the 2 of them, but yeah, he is the younger brother.
Okay, but you also have the Star. So Mike could feel that they are very much hopeful that they can make the things better. They feel that things can restore back in between you two. Things can get better. There's just a need that they kind of want to work upon themselves. They kind of get over from that disappointment thingy or whatever this 4 of Cups situation is with them. And that's more probably a feeling that they have kind of let themselves down, their image down, or you down. That's what I see in here. Now, well, the Star gives you a lot of hope that they are currently looking forward to make the things better, to have a stability in between you two. That's what the Star could bring in here. So maybe do not focus upon what Mike is thinking, because Mike is kind of in their own zone, thinking, imagining, fantasizing. But it's kind of focusing upon your current thing is more important in here. That's what I would say. Well, thank you for the question, PR. Yeah, yes.
Thank you very much. So next person on the chopping block. Hello guys, thank you very much for coming in. It's good to see you all. So next we're doing Princess Aquarius, and is Eddie in love with you?
Is my friend Eddie in love with me? Oh.
You just got a whole pot of people there, haven't you? You just love them all. She's got a lot of friends. A lot of friends, haven't you? A lot of friends to play with. Right. Princess Aquarius, is your Eddie steady Eddie in love again? Hello, Newton. It's good to see you. Yeah, you've got a lot of friends. Give some to other people who haven't. It's nice to share, especially when tarot's taught had the Four of Pentacles in the beginning. So share those things. Innit? Just share. You know, if you've got too many, give them to somebody else. Right? Okay. Just shows you you're loving person. What was the question? Eddie. Steady Eddie.
Is Eddie in love with you?
In love with you. He's thinking about it. Yeah, he's kind of, should I do this? What would it do? Yeah, so the good thing about it, when he's got the Hermit, it means he's thinking on a deeper level, but he might be a bit clumsy with it. So it's almost like what he says might be a little bit of a joke. So he needs to really get deep in his feelings to see what he's really going on about. So I think he enjoys your company a lot, but sometimes he'll go very deep within himself. I think he's going to be a loyal friend. He's probably one of these people to maintain it in adulthood, you know, further down the line, a good friend. So enjoy the friendship while you've got. It's not being demonstrated that they're totally romantically in love with you, but they definitely respect you 100%. And I think this guy has got a good standing to be a very honourable friend. So yeah, I like it. It's got a lovely energy to it, that, for me anyway. I don't know what tarots.
Yeah. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups and you also have the Ace of Pentacles. So like this, in two opposite directions. But anyways, the Ace of Cups could say that yes, there is that feeling of love, but not love actually. And why do I say that? Because of the Ace of Pentacles, which says that it is still in the phase of brewing, it's still in the phase of growing, it's still kind of they're figuring out about it. So that okay, so that they know that okay, is it exactly love that I am in with, that I need to present to her, that I need to offer to her my chalice of love, or what it is. So so yes, two aces, which when two aces, then it definitely becomes a new beginning. But there is certain one thing in here, that it is still on that budding phase, it's still on that growing phase, but it's not love actually right now. It might be an attraction, it might be a feeling growing up. Okay, that's what it is currently, and that's what I would say and I would pick up in here. So yeah, hopefully it helps you, Princess Aquarius. And if you are not already with someone, then let's hope he comes to you. He figures out his love and he comes to you.
Satish, how are you doing? So will you pass your upcoming exam? Hopefully you've studied really hard. Hopefully you're very calm, and all that information will just fall out of your brain onto the paper, if it's a paper one. So let's see if you're going to pass your upcoming exam. Guys, we do appreciate your support in our room. Thank you so much for being here, because we know time is very precious. So thank you very much for spending time here. We will get your questions answered. Don't worry, just keep posting them. Thank you. Right. Will you pass your exam? Oh, I'm afraid you're not going to. Oh my goodness, no, you're going to fail terribly. Oh dear, dear. This is a sad case, isn't it? Sad, very sad, very sad. It's not an important exam, is it? If it is, no, don't worry. Right, you've got the sea puppy. Oh, cute. So it means, yeah, you can do if you really study exceptionally hard. There's a great opportunity for you to move through this and understand how you tick with learning and exams and what it can bring you. And I think whether you're good at exams or not, it'll still give you some sort of inspiration and clarity in what you want to do. Because it's not always an exam that tests your ability. Sometimes it's how we face challenges in our life on a young aspect. Do we face the bigger challenges later on in life? So the CPAP is very curious and very emotional. So don't get too emotional about the things that aren't working. Don't look at the whole exam and go, just kind of do one thing at a time and kind of know it. But, you know, I did say this was going to come up for quite a few of you, and it's come up again. It's a Four of Wands, which is all about success. So if you don't get overworked up about it, know all your stuff, then you should pass it. Quite good as well. So hopefully, but do make sure you do the work. Okay.
Okay, so Satish Kumar, you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Magician. Okay, good enough. But the Knight of Pentacles requires a lot of perseverance, requires a lot of dedication and commitment as well. You have everything in your hand, you have everything in your hold, in your command, kind of. It seems that you can. It's there in you, it's there in your willpower, it's there in your potential that you can do it. But it still requires you to be extremely, extremely committed on this exam itself. If you do so, then success is yours with the Magician and the Knight of Pentacles, are a good combination for an exam success, and it seems to be happening. So I would keep it short, crisp, and simple so that you are not bored of my blabber as always. So yes, hopefully that helps. Uh, Satish, thank you for the question.
Thank you, Terence, brother. Right, Shuki, am I on the right path? Ooh, are you sitting down? Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at if Shuki is on the right path at the moment. Hello, live car. Car, how are you? Is Shuki on the right path? This has to be a yes, because we're always on the right path. It may seem like we're not at the time, but we definitely are. So Shuki, it does say that there are two different directions for you. so it's like you're going to have to use your intuition here and kind of open up your heart and see things in a different way. And that particular way of seeing is to trust yourself. You must learn to trust yourself. It doesn't matter if we make a little bit of an error, because it's not really an error, it's a learning experience. So this Fool is about trust. Take the step forward. Like I said before, it's almost like we're never on the wrong path. We need certain learning experience. We can't go around in a plastic bubble with cotton wool on the outside. We have to get hurt every so often. So it doesn't matter what way you go, left or right. It's all one world. We can't jump off the world. Well, maybe we can. So it will give you to your right path. But yeah, keep going, keep trusting yourself. What does your intuition say? Don't overanalyze and don't be over emotional. Just go. Ask yourself, is this direction the right direction for me at the moment? Okay. We're fine, Bianca. Good to see you.
Yeah. Hey, Bianca. Yes. Thank you for that comment. Okay. So, Shuki. Well, even I would say you have two options. You have two options with the Two of Pentacles. So, what is that option that you need to go forward with? What is that option that you think you can do the best? is the right option for you exactly. But it seems that you would try to somewhat walk on both. You'd keep one feet in one boat, another feet in another boat, and try to travel on both, which is not a good idea because you are trying to balance both the things at the same time, which is kind of not possible. It's basically what is more of high priority, what is more that you need of, what you really look forward to, is the one that you should be going forward with. But it would also say that your approach to the situation, the way you look at the path, your life path, your life journey, seems to be a right thing to do, because you always look back upon whatever has happened, you gain experiences from there, and then you proceed further in your life, which is a good thing. So when there is these two paths or two options available to you, there's again you need to go back, look and see which is the one which is more important, which is the one which is more interesting, and hence proceed thereof. So hopefully that helps. And yes, two options available. Make sure you choose one.
Or two. Don't matter really, does it? Right, let's do our RD Intuitive Tarot, a general love reading. Oh, well, this looks rosy for you, as always. Every time we do our RD Intuitive Tarot love reading, they always get a nice reading as far as I can remember. So we've got the Two of Sea. Oh my. So you can relax in the comfort of connecting with someone on a very higher level than ever before. But it also gives you an energy of the Nine of Earth here. So being very grounded and very paying attention to your home, paying attention to your physical body perhaps, and what that means in the connection between two people. But you have definitely got love on your side. Almost like when you give yourself love and do those self-pampering sessions and really take walk in nature and just breathe in that fresh air, if you've got fresh air, to be able to connect with a greater love than ever before. But you've definitely got a connection with someone. If they're not around you now, I'll be very, very surprised. I know that's traditionally kind of on your own, but you do have something wonderful coming up. Exciting.
Done. Okay, general love reading for the Intuitive Tarot. Oh, I thought that's joy that you are taming.
What? You thought joy was coming across?
No, 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 no. I thought as if you were like doing something to Joy's head or back.
No, I was pouring another cup of tea. I'm English. Have to have lemon tea, lemon and ginger tea. Very nice.
Okay, so you have two things in here, are the Intuitive Tarot. The first one is the Hangman, and the second one is the Star. Well, right now the situations, I would say, or maybe with the Hangman, that you feel like, okay, I'm at one place. Is it progressing? Is it working? Are you progressing in terms of your love life, or is the relationship progressing or not? But with the Hangman, the stars combination would say that whatever the thing is, if you choose to wait, if you choose to give in to the situation, give into your love, whatever it is, then the star can assure you of good things happening. The star can assure you that everything will be fine, everything will be positive. You need not to worry. Wait for that enlightenment with the Hangman, the path ahead, that how to proceed, how to make the things better. Because once you have that, The star can definitely assure you for everything getting back to normal and everything becoming that balance, harmony, synchronicity, and everything, every balance synonyms possible. You can take it for yourself. But the star is a good omen with respect to your love life. Right now, it seems to be a little bit dizzy. It seems to be getting improved in the coming times. Okay, so hopefully this helps. Well, even I need to have a storm at my place. I don't know why am I not having it.
We had hailstones today. I was hurrying to Salt before. We had a bit of snow and a bit of hail. So, right. Thank you for the question. No worries. God bless you as well. And wait for that really good connection, even if it's more of a spiritual connection. But yeah, no relationship coming, I think. Right, let's do App MNC. What is the future of the strong bond I share with Sagittarius man? All right, let's have a look. What's going on with the Sagittarian?
What is the future of the strong bond I share with the Sagittarius man? Friendship.
Sagittarius. Remember to check out my zodiac signs every single day, guys. And if you make a comment every single day, you get more cards in these lives, not only with me, but Tarot's Talk, if you comment on his stream as well. So, just saying. Right. Let's have a look. Strong bond, Sagittarius. Right, in the near future. Okay. How do I read this? Right, okay. So
Why are you becoming so suspenseful and the thriller drama today?
Is that what I'm doing? Well, you know, it's tough. It's tough at the top, isn't it, with Sagittarius? Right, okay, so I can't do the thriller. I'll just get the knife and stab you. It's like that. He doesn't like the thriller moments. So we've got the Ten of Fire here, so it's going to become a little bit difficult. And I think you may actually decide to cut it off. So not literally. Do not take knives to people's private parts. I'm just saying. So there might be a point where it does become a little bit difficult. And unless you communicate before that comes about, then it can become very, very challenging indeed. So before that happens, why don't you make it your mantra kind of thing to have good active listening and good communication skills, and then you'll be able to really understand not only you, but them as well. Okay, so hopefully that's okay, but just watch out.
Yes.
Tarot's Talk is so handsome now that he's got all these people going, date me, date me, date me, date me. So form an orderly clue. Form an orderly clue to the left. Just saying.
Okay. So you have the Seven of Swords, which says that things will get a little bit.
So you're becoming suspenseful, are you? So you're doing it now.
You know, effects of the twin flame, twin flame effect. So
I know.
Yeah. So yeah, the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords could be that yes, they might be, or you might be trying to get ahead, or they might be trying to surpass you in whatever they kind of do in their life, whatever they want to do, whatever they want to aspire. They might start hiding things. They might start being suspicious. They might start becoming keeping everything on their own and not sharing anything. But that is the point where your self-respect would step in, and you have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords in here would say that you would protect your self-respect, you would protect your sanity, your value as a person, and you would say that, okay, now I cannot take it anymore. Whatever your problem is, well, there's no one, Sally, no one open to possibilities. Uh, sorry, I think I've started to lose my voice. Well, you have the Five of Swords, and this could say that's where your self-respect and self-esteem would step in, and you would kind of decide to walk away from this entire situation. And again, this might introduce that phases of inner ones and whatsoever, but seems that things are going to be a little bit difficult on your part. Hopefully, you'll be prepared and take the things very cautiously. Hopefully, that helps.
Always remember, tarot is for entertainment purposes only. And what we see in a moment might not happen. So, don't look out purposely for this. And just do, communication is definitely one of those things to actually see. Definitely, isn't it, guys? Communication is key, as they say. So let's do this. Life card, Zekar. When will you get a life partner in your life? Alrighty, let's have a look. When will you get a life partner in your lifetime? Me and Terence didn't communicate at all yesterday. It was hilarious. It was like, I thought I'll do a live. And I thought he was too busy. And then Barry was in the room. Mad Soul Tarot, and he goes, Terence talks on. Is he? Oh, wow. I said we didn't communicate very clearly again. Even though we spent hours talking to each other all day and all night. That was just slightly off. All right, when will you get a life partner in your life? Never is the answer. No, I'm joking. Shouldn't joke because some people might take that seriously. Things are going to get a lot better with the Six of Sky. You can actually say to yourself, yeah, it's about time. I intuitively thought to myself, I can move away from negativity and things that I don't believe. I've been told all these rubbish thoughts and I've started to believe them, but not anymore. I'm going to go, yes, I can have a life partner if I want, and I can have the very best of what I do want. And that will suit me at the time. So it doesn't matter if it's today or tomorrow or 10 years or 20 years time. It's best to have that perfect partner for you at the moment in time. And we've got the Empress. So that's always about good growth. It's also about having that little bit of patience. So say if I say you are definitely 100% guaranteed that you're going to have a beautiful life partner, isn't that worth waiting for? Then struggling with when, how, when. I am going to have my life partner because it's been granted to me. If you think like that, definitely happening. Because it is. Look, I can't argue with tarot cards. Well, I can. Well, yeah. But I'm not going to. So you rest assured that it's going to happen. Okay? Thank you. He's just like his brother, talks with the mic off.
Okay. So, well, Six of Swords. Six of Swords in here as well. So I might not say anything about the Six of Swords now because it would say that it's about you taking yourself, taking yourself into the better times of your life, not anyone else. Your life partner can take it, but 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 you need to take yourself away from your current circumstances, away from all the disappointments, away from all the emotional grief that you might be feeling, or the losses that you are feeling. When you do so, that life partner would come a more easier, more earlier. I wouldn't say more earlier, but the only part is that they might come a little bit earlier. Sorry, easier. Ah, what is happening to me now? Okay. Now you also have the hermit. Now this hermit would say that maybe it's about your self development, it's a self growth. And when you are entirely aware of what kind of a life partner you want, because right now you are having just a word in your mind, life partner. Do you have any concept of this life partner, how he should look, how he should be, how he should take care of you? So getting in touch with those emotions, developing them, making them stronger, making them grow, and hence then you reach your life partner, then you meet your life partner. Once you are completely grown and completely developed, it doesn't mean that you are grown old, but also you're developed on an intellectual, psychological, emotional way. And you take yourself away from everything that you are facing right now. So yeah, that seems to be happening, but it's all in your hands when your life partner comes into your life. So hopefully this helps. And thank you for the question.
It's forgotten your name. Never mind. Right. So,
Uh,
Yukta, did Meat think about you today? Did Meat think about you today?
people people would start hating Tadstock now. But me forgets.
You got mine
Yes,
to
I'm
Zoom.
leaving just a minute.
Right. Why is that? Oh, that's bad. Has that got wet? Oh, gosh. That's annoying. They two together. Oh, put on the laptop. Right, Yukta, did Meat think about you today? Did Meat think about you today? Let's have a looky. We will get to your questions. Please be patient with us. Right, did they think about you today? Okay. I think they had a terrible day, Yukta. Such a terrible day that I don't think they really had time to think about you. Or if they did, it wasn't very favourable today. Oh, they're coming across as a ten of sky, so things were very, very difficult within that. And with the seven of fire, they just had to defend themselves all the time. So it's almost like they couldn't see a way out of their situation today. So I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't really think about you and they felt trapped. They felt a little bit kind of the energies that almost like I've been experiencing, where you have to defend yourself, where you have to look at things differently. So maybe not so much is the answer from me. Let's see what tarots talk.
Let me think about you today.
Raoul Jan, I have done a pick a pile in April. If you want to check that out, it's still applicable in my playlist. Unfortunately, I haven't got Mad Soul Tarot here to link you with that, but I do have a good pick a pile for April if you want to check that out. I'm still to your answer, but if you just want to pick that up, that's awesome.
Ooh, ooh, mm. 20. So yes, the same is here as well, that they were kind of defending themselves, defending the feelings, and not themselves as well. They were trying to keep themselves away from those feelings, because when they feel about you or when they think about you,
I
don't I
said
look
to you,
like
I said to him today, I said, "Oh, Mustafa's not going to like it that you're cutting your hair off." Oh,
okay. So Yukta, yes, they are kind of keeping themselves away, that they, even if the memory hits or anything hits, they kind of try to keep away, because if they kind of think about it, then they start thinking, submerging into it. So keeping away, defending themselves from it, and yes, this is what it was. Now you also have the sun reversed, which is not a good thing. Well, and this could mean that things are not really good. It was an not so bright sunny day. We can say the Ten of Swords day. It was black, difficult day. Because I also got an impression of a reversed Queen of Pentacles as well. So they were not in a state, and even if they were not wanting it to do. They were not ready to face that circumstances. They were not ready to face that situation or face your feelings in some or the other way. So yeah, that's what it is for today, and hopefully that helps Yukta. Well, I remember Yukta because Yukta is a frequent viewer, so that's why I can remember her name.
have you changed your icon, Maggie Polo? Looking good in all that green. Wow, that looks different, doesn't it? Right, does R talk about yourself to his friends and family? Mustafa, yeah, it's called a magician now. It's boring, isn't it? Oh well, it is what it is. Just as
We want
Eric,
our Mustafa back. We
yeah, just
want our Mustafa back. Switch
yeah,
your accounts, Mustafa.
yeah. We want the old Mustafa back. Yeah, there's so many magicians. There's only one Mustafa. Yeah, bring back Mustafa. We'll do what do you call it? A petition. Petition. Right. Does R talk yourself with friends and family? Lilybell, you brought Lilybell out now. See the effect, Mustafa? People love you. They don't love the magician. No, they love their Mustafa. Yeah. Right. That's funny, that, because that popped out and it's popped out again. So there is a lot of talk about the future, Maggie. There's a lot of talk about how you'll both kind of progress. So I think he has very much a lot of faith in you, and to really be quite the growth, but also just really develop. I think he sings your praises, definitely. So that's coming across as the Sky Guardian. I'll guard the sky for you, and also the Ace of Earth. So yeah, that they have an aspect of kind of go, right, the past is in the past, we're moving forward, and we can have that real good substantial growth. So good energy for him. Yep. Thanks, guys. Keep posting questions.
Well, you have in here the Ten of Wands along with the combination of the King of Wands. So Mustafa will be back. He is busy with the girls right now. The magician is here for now. Okay. So you have the Ten of Wands in here, Maggie Polo today. So this could mean that they're kind of trying to move ahead, trying to progress from whatever is happening, whatever has happened. Though they find it difficult to express anything to the family, to present anything to the friends, because of all the struggles or the hardships that are going on. Though they have trust in you with the King of Wands, but kind of they feel that they still need some time before they express it entirely and they expose you entirely in front of their friends and family. Well, the King of Wands can say in here that they seem to be determined about taking this step. They seem to be having faith. They seems to be confident about it that yes, at a point of time they will definitely do it. They do look forward to that day, to that time. So as of now, I wouldn't pick it up that they have revealed to you or they have revealed entirely everything about you and them. But it's more in there that they are kind of figuring out how to do it, just how to put everything out, whatever it is, and in whichever way it is. Okay, so hopefully that helps, Princess of Course. Sorry, Master Polo. Sorry.
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? It's absolutely, it's just randomly picking names. Oh, so Rahul Jan, Vijay, as Tarot says, when will I reconcile with your wife? Let's have a look. Aquarius. Oh, dear.
Master Polo, I had a 10 of Wands day, so I'm still trying to move on. Keep, hey, hi, hi, hey,
She'll be
hi,
so insulted with you now. If she doesn't go to your
hi,
room, that's fine.
hi, is your
Right, okay. So, Rahul, when will you reconcile with wifey? Can't remember what cards we got for you the other day. Right. Right, okay. So I'm not sure if you're going to counselling or anything. It might help. You've got the call. So when you get the call, it's very much like the judgment card, and about putting things to bed kind of thing, of what's gone on in the past. There is that two of directions as well. So this is what I'm saying about counselling. Instead of both of you feeling a little bit disgruntled about the past, has a time to completely forgive each other and see what direction you could be going in. So if you've thought about counselling, that's probably a good idea. But until that happens and that you both accept that change definitely 100% has to come about, then you can't reconcile with them. You can have a good meeting and go through counselling or something. But actually going back to a place where you once were, this has to be a whole total new relationship, doesn't it? Madsell Tarot, you're finally here. Where have you been all day? Are you okay? It's just not the same without Barry. Welcome to Tarot Talks younger brother here. By 6 minutes. Younger brother, very younger brother. I'm glad you're good, Barry. How are your legs, Barry? Did you massage them? Did you have a nice hot bath? We had hailstone here, Barry. A little bit of snow, all the rest of it. Thank you for the patience, people in the room. Master Manifester, look who's that. Are you married yet? Let me have a look.
Bev,
what?
Chat.
Okay. Chat. Chitty chat,
Okay.
chat.
So Rahul Jan, there are two things in here. The first is both of you are being very much criticizing, judgmental with the judgment card in here. You're trying to find the smallest of the not so good thing, the smallest of the not so good aspect in each of you, and then kind of bringing it and making it the reason of everything happening and everything. Why is it not working out? but there has to be a rebirth in you. There is
Are you hungry? Is that the sound of your stomach? If you want to go and have a meal, that's fine.
I didn't had any. I didn't had any meal.
Oh. So, ay. Right. Just try to carry on. It's all right. We can deal with the hounds of hell. That's fine.
Okay. So yes, there has to be a reawakening, a rebirth in this situation, and you need to realize that you need to work together on this relationship for this to work out. You need to realize that not only give me a minute, just let me do something. Otherwise, can you please mute me?
They're not his dogs. These are authentic sounds of India, where Tarak Talk lives, and they're street dogs. And unfortunately, they're very territorial. And when it's late at night, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, it is about 1 o'clock at night. And this is what they do. So we'll read Rahul's question out and perhaps one more. And then it depends on what Tarak's talk says, but yeah, we don't want Tarak's.
It's 1.5 hours, so we can take more questions.
Okay, if that's all right with you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. Okay, so there has to be a realization that you need to work together, you need to acknowledge each other's worth in here and see that none of you are perfect. Acknowledge the fact, and then only this reconciliation can happen. So if you say when, so it only depends on when you are ready to take this step, when you are ready to decide that you are not going to be decisive, you will realize their worth and you will try to work together on this relationship. Okay, so hopefully that helps, Rahul, and thank you for the question.
Right, so who? What is Ankit?
These authentic sounds of India are traveling in the entire world. These authentic sounds of India are traveling in the entire world.
Yeah, famous dogs. They've never got attention in a past life. I know what I'll do. I'll go on the internet and say X, Y, and Z to the whole world. Right, so who? What is Ankit's true feelings towards you? What is Ankit's true feelings towards you? I was just reading the magician's comments about falling in love. So what is their feelings for you? Wow, we've got exactly the same as another person, which is very interesting. We've got the 6 of Sky. So your feelings are moving, your situation for them. They've had a little bit of difficulty, but they're moving away from that. They can see a better relationship, for sure. And they're going to allow that growth to come about. So if you have patience with them, they are definitely going to grow in a deeper aspect. It's almost like they're coming to terms with life, and things don't have to be difficult. If they've had a difficult relationship previously with somebody else, then they do want a freshness. So sometimes we do have to pay attention to the growth and nurture aspect. So they're just trying to nurture themselves at the moment. So please have patience with this person, because they definitely need it. Okay, thank you.
So Ankit seems to be kind of holding on to something, something that they are not trying to let go of, or that something needs to be let go of. Now, that thing can be an emotion, that can be an argument, that can be a feeling that they want to hold on to, but they are not able to. Some or the other way, it's happening that they seem to be feeling confused about the situation. Sometimes they feel like they need to loosen the situation with the Queen of Cups. They need to be more sympathetic, more understanding. But at the other point, they would say that no, I have to maintain my boundaries. I will be in my own place. So that's what it is. That this switch between being uh, compassionate and they switch between keeping everything on their own. That's what it is, and that's what they are. But you should be giving them time until they realize, because Queen of Cups is all is about that they don't realize what's going on in them sometimes. So they are currently not able to realize that they are switching between this. But they need to understand this, and until unless that happens, their true intentions and feelings could be the love for you, could be the care for you, could be some or the other soft feelings for you, not any kind of a hatred. But they seem to be not very clear with it. They need time to be clear, they need time to acknowledge it, and then come up to a conclusion. So hopefully that helps, Jyotsna, and thank you for the question.
Hi, Twitter. Who's coming up in love towards you? You've got a lovely icon there. Oh, very nice. Right, let's have a look. Who's coming up in love towards Twitter? Right, Shweta, who's coming up for yourself? So we've got a fire alpha male. Ooh, that's nice. They also not really going to share what's going on. So they might be a little bit standoffish at times. They might be the soul of the party at other times. But will they want to get very close with the one person? So that's kind of interesting, really, on a lot of aspects. But they will eventually want to protect you. But initially, they might not want to share who they are with just one person. So you might already know them. Yeah, you probably do know them. They're around, but maybe they're just really quite back and hiding that they even want a relationship. So they might just be a friend, really. But yeah, see how it goes anyway. So just be open to everyone, and don't be closed off about, oh, well, they're my type, because this person is very generous when he has a one-to-one. But at the moment, it's like he's keeping himself away. Maybe they're too busy with work or study kind of thing. Well, let's hear what Tarot's Talk has got to say for the energies surrounding you today.
Well, it can be someone around you. The King of Cups say that it can be a person somewhere around you that you already know, that you are in touch with. I would say yes, you are in touch with them. Someone or the other around you. They're just not presenting themselves because of this hermit mode. They are kind of in their own zone, in their own things, figuring out their own life. So I would say that it's not going to be a new person. It's going to be, well, what was yours, Bev? I was busy shutting the windows.
4 of Pentacles.
So it's going to be a new or already existing person.
It was the King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I think they are
Yeah.
around them. More of friend in the background, very much in the background, kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Yeah, someone who finds or who lets you in getting that stability in you, or who helps that supporting hand, or who is very gentle towards you, or very kind towards you. That kind of a person it could be. But currently they are in their own thing, busy with their own stuff, with the hermit, figuring out what the purpose of their life is, what they need to work on, what they do not need to work upon, how they need to take the things further, and that's why they are not kind of presenting and revealing themselves that yes, I have something for you, or I have something going in my mind. So yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Shweta. Yeah,
So,
that was a wild guess.
Swati, who is the third party in between your connection with Krishna? So let's see if we do get a third party. Sometimes it might not be a third party, it might be our imagination. But we'll see. Okay. Much love to you as well, Shweta. You take care. Just be your lovely self, and everyone will just flock to you. Well, not everyone, but you know what I mean. The right one at the right time. Right, Swati, let's go in on Krishnan. Krishnan. Swati. Alrighty, let's have a look, guys. Who is the third party? Have they got a child? No, they haven't. They're at school. What do you mean, have they got a child? Right. So, there's probably someone who's a little bit immature, so the least. Is it a younger brother? Is it someone? Is it their own imagination telling them? Because we've got the sky puppy here, so it just means that someone is trying to defend them. Themselves and kind of almost like nagging. So it's not so much a third person, it's what they're putting into Krishnan's thought process. So you've got to adopt strength of character. So this is for him, and you can see the annoying cat playing with his tail. So it's like, oh, do you know, come and play with me, come and do this, come and do that. So it probably has got a more of a brotherly kind of feel to it, that they want his attention and not have you. So it might be a little bit of jealousy. I don't know. It's more to do with immaturity, and they just want his attention. So it's not a girl or anything. It could be a sister, who knows? But it is a kind of a very young energy around it, and they just want his attention. They don't want them to have attention with you. So interesting, isn't it? But just let it happen. It's fine. What does Taurus get?
Yes. No, that's not a third party. That is not a third party for sure. See, what I would say that they are kind of. I think this hermit mode is again. Well, they are kind of in their. I love horror and paranormal. Oh, we don't discuss paranormal things in here, Mustafa. Too dark for me. Okay, so they are kind of not sharing anything with you. They're kind of not letting you know anything, and that's why you might be feeling that, are they having anything with someone else? Are they being that's why you're being suspicious. That's why you're having this doubt on them, that if there's a third party. Well, there's not. They're keeping themselves everything to their own self with the hermit, and trying to strive and trying to resolve everything that they are facing. So there might be a lot of obstacles coming in, there might be a lot of challenges happening in their life, a lot of not so good timings in there. Thus, it is required for them to get in touch uh, with their life, entirely in touch, and see how to resolve these issues. And that's what they are doing. That's why they are becoming very secretive, not sharing anything, keeping everything some of their own. And thus, you can pick up the energies that is there a third party? Are they giving their heart to someone else? Which is actually not. They are in their own troubles. Let them resolve them. Let them come to you and tell you that, okay, this is the thing, and that's what was happening. So hopefully this helps you today, and thank you for the question.
Right. Hello, Ajinka. Ajinkya Bansodi.
Ajinkya Bansode.
What is Sakshi's true feelings? Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's Sakshi? Thank you for having patience in the room as well. We do appreciate your time very much, people. Keep those questions coming. Let's have a look. What's Sakshi's feelings? Okay. Yeah, Mad Soul Sorrow. I was wondering where you were. Oh, you're very quiet. What's such feelings? How could they not like a cute person like you? Right, oh God. Just, right, what are their true feelings at the moment? Just right at the moment. So they're in their she cave. You've heard of man cave? She's in the she shed. And she's licking her wounds as well. So it's almost like, are they really disappointed in life? And is that spilling over in your relationship? So when someone has a Three of Swords kind of thing, which that card is, it means they've got a really heart that's kind of broken. So that they will be licking their wounds if they haven't spoken to you for a while, or they just seem to be a little bit quieter than normal. It's because they feel a little bit hurt over life or over relationship kind of thing. So it is a little bit, there's nothing you can do when people hide away. It can be something, maybe we're getting too close and they thought, oh, that's going to be painful. I'm going to be hurt by that. So people don't understand that you must always put your barrier completely down to let love in. It can't come in if people are putting your barrier up. So she needs time out to have a good cry, a really good cry. We all need that every so often, even when our life's going really, really well. We need a good cry. So hopefully they can do that just to clear the decks and then see what's really going on within your relationship. Does that make sense? Hi, Pearl, how are you doing? Hello, Miss Chanwani. Keep posting your questions, Pauline.
Chat.
Yes.
Okay. I cannot stop shuffling. Okay. Sakshi. Okay, cool. Okay, so Sakshi's true feelings or intentions towards you is somewhere to present their love or tell that how much they love you. Page of Cups you have in here. So there's a feeling of that sensitive, dreamy love happening, which is not a kind of a mature aspect or a mature approach to love, but it's kind of, oh, it's all dreamy, it's all beautiful, it's so good to have a boyfriend like Ajinkya, it's so good, and something similar. But they want to confess this feeling to you, they want to present this feeling to you with the Page of Cups in here. And that what seems to be happening in here. Now, you also have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the Seven of Wands, they are not able to do so. They are not able to express their heart out. They are not able to communicate to you. They are not able to say what's going on. Why? Because of the Seven of Wands, that would say that they are definitely happening. They are trying to protect themselves, defend themselves from every circumstance, from every problem, from everything happening in their life right now. So they are kind of much more, what we can say, concerned and much more inclined towards those aspects rather than expressing this love. Though they want to, they certainly do with the Page of Cups, but the Seven of Wands is not letting them do, and that's what their intentions are. That's what their feelings are. So hopefully this helps you, Ajinkya, and thank you for the question. And thank you, Bev, for keeping up the question until the last.
Only because I was trying to get my statistics up and I can't do it again. It's really annoying now.
Okay, so Bev, what we can do is, even if I leave, why don't you continue?
No, it's all right. We'll both leave.
No.
Yes.
There's something important. There's something important that you have to bang on. So you
No,
should
I'm
be
fine.
continuing.
I can come back on my own later, love.
Okay.
That's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Thank you, Ajinkya. Well, thank you for calling me sir. Otherwise, people would have been calling me lad today.
Terrence Talks, younger brother. Right, okay. Pearl M, will H ever unblock and talk things out with me?
Okay, so this might be the last question. Might be. Depends.
I'm going to give Lily Bell some oracle, if you don't mind, because Lily Bell.
Yeah.
And Sunny wants a general for the month.
Okay.
So Pearl M, will H ever unblock and talk things out? Will H ever? Remember, guys, and not now, you can't do it now, but there's always a possibility of donation to have a priority in a longer read. The reason why I'm saying it can't happen now is because Tarot's Talk and myself are leaving this live stream very shortly. So we ain't got time. Sorry about that, guys. We'll be on tomorrow, I think. Is that right, Tara?
Yes, tomorrow. So are you at work tomorrow?
No.
Okay, then we'll be doing it in much more earlier.
Nine o'clock in the morning? On a 9 o'clock.
10 o'clock in the morning? 11 o'clock in the morning?
No, I have to have my nap and I have to have my coffee and then I have to do this and then I've got to go there. It's very busy. You?
Me?
Yeah, but busy life. Busy. Right, Pearl, sorry. Will H ever unblock you? Hello, Angel Carlos. Right. As soon as you say you're going, people just come in. Should we have Mad Soul Tarot in here? So Pearl and H, will H ever unblock you? The short answer to that is probably not. The sea puppy was upside down, so puppy doesn't want to kind of look at renewal, and also with the Ten of Wands, they find it too difficult at the moment. So at the moment, I can't really see H unblocking you at the moment, but who knows? It's a terrible thing to block people, but obviously there is a kind of reason, so kind of take the hint. Um,
Oh, they
Look at
might
all
do
those
it.
icons.
They might.
I might come back myself later. I don't know. But yeah, we come together and we leave together. That's
Yes. Okay, so they might do it, and this action might be very swift, very quick happening, this unblocking thing. But you also have the Nine of Swords in here that might say that even though they can do it, right now they are not very much focused upon doing so. So it's not going to be a very well prepared, well judged, well planned out decision. It's going to be instantaneous, on the spot, on the go, and they'll unblock you or contact you or whatsoever possible. But right now, it seems that they are themselves a lot of in their own thingy uh, happening, and that's why they are concerned with. So yeah, that's what I would say, keeping it short and simple and crisp for you. They would do it, but not now. It doesn't seem to be. In the later future, they may be, and it's going to be very swift action happening. Okay, so hopefully that helps. You're on mute. We were doing Sunny.
Yeah, we're doing Sunny now. Okay, so Sunny. Sunny is our fantastic moderator. And she's also likes to mention in our lives. What am I on about? Terrence will tell you about that anyway. So what's going on for us, Sunny? We have 3 of sea. We have 3 of sky reversed. That's all right. We also have the trickster. But then we have the 10 of sea. So it sounds very much to me at the moment, Sammy, that just because our social events and how we think of activities have gone a little bit skew with like friends and family and close people that we can have in contact with, including your situation of moving forward. It can be very kind of disheartening, which is the 3 of Swords kind of upside down, along with the 3 of Cups upside down. It's like everything has been turned upside down. So with your heart expressing disappointment and sadness, it's almost like, yes, I realise that and I want things to change. And with the trickster here, which is the devil, it's like, you're caught in the trap. I'm not letting you go, but you are getting let go and you are going to be happy. We've always seen this with yourself for the past months. And even though it is challenging and it can be like a mind and heart trap, this is a very terrible heart trap that the universe is doing. But unfortunately, you're not the only person to suffer like this. But the universe is trying to remind you that with the 10 of Cups, just like Terence Talk has done in one of his videos, that things can be very, very happy once things are going. So if we change our attitude and focus on what is good in our life and the ability to look at happiness, true happiness and fulfillment, it's always within us. It's when you keep being kind of like, I can't get out of this situation. If only I heard X, Y, and Z, then I would be free and happy. But if we look at it now, we are free and happy. We're just not in that situation that we actually want. And that's where you see the 3 of Swords here, but being reversed. But also, I want to get with people and the job aspect, but it's not letting me. I want to be in the team, but they're not letting me. How awful! So that is a bit unfair, isn't it? But the 10 of Cups, you can't get much happier than that on an emotional level. So that is coming. Yeah, that is coming. And it should be now. We've moved on. So let's hear what Terence has got to say for you, Sonny.
Yes. Okay. So the first of all, you have, let's begin with the not so good aspect, then we'll go on to the best thing that you should be knowing in this month. Well, you have the Nine of Swords. So this tension, this turmoil, this anxiety of things happening, not happening, how they are happening, seems to be continuing in this month for a short period of time. That's what I would say. But soon there's going to be a realization for you with the high priestess, which would say that, okay, now I'm at peace. I know what is happening. You would be using your intuition, your inner self would be guiding you that, okay, if things are not working, then it's not bad, it's not worst. Still you have hope, still you have things that can be worked out, still the things can work well for you. So this nine of swords thing, yeah, all your imagination, nine of swords. So, any commentary on this imagination, Bev?
Yeah, why not? Absolutely. So when we imagine the very worst, that's the imagination kicking in, and the mind can never be enlightened, and it is a bit of a pain. So we have to make it our friend. When we imagine ourselves really happy, we are happy. When we imagine ourselves in a trap, which is there, then we're in a trap. So we've got to use the imagination and the mindset to really win our whole being into effect to make us happy, and what at the moment, Sandy, does make you happy, go and do it. Do it today or tomorrow. It's a
Yes.
bit dark. But tomorrow,
Okay.
just go and splash in the sea, walk on the beach, kick some leaves over, smell the flowers. Don't feel trapped. Use your imagination when you're doing this. Have you coloured in? Have you got a colouring book and colour it in? Do something that we enjoy doing when we were kids with our family. Just do it. Yay, imagination. Use your imagination.
Yes. So here you have these two cards which say that it's all in your head, and soon you'll be realizing that it's all in the head and not in the reality. Now, the best parts, Page of Pentacles. So this month can bring in that opportunity. This month can bring in that one single offer that you were wanting. Might not be the one that you are currently focused upon entirely, but it can be something new happening because you have the Fool as well, which might say that a new direction can be coming, a new sense of awakening, a new entire new scenario seems to be coming up for you in this April month. So make sure that you are always on the go, always ready to receive it, always ready to embrace it. Because the Page of Pentacles is all about receiving that opportunity and then putting it into good use, into practical use as well. So those are the two aspects in here, and the best things are that these two are very strong signals and indicators of a new beginning happening for you, a new change coming into your life. So do look forward to it. Do not get worried about the Nine of Swords. Ah, it's running. Oh, why is it slow? Why is it so fast? Use your intuition to look into the situation, look into what's happening, what's not, and hence you will be guided and you will be taken forward. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Sorry, Sani, I know you. Sorry, I am a little bit pathetic today. So please bear with
Yeah,
me.
when you cut off your hair, all your power goes. I did tell him this. Right, this is for Lily. This is for Lily Bell. And your archangel today is Archangel Zaphiel. Very hard to say, but he's saying meditation. So meditate for Lily. Just sit down and do some deep breaths, or you don't have to actually do meditation if you don't want to. And I have shown you these guys that if you go to the way back on YouTube, Mark Zaretti will show you how to do deep breath meditation. But for a lot of other people, listening to some music and just, get your mind just on something else. And sometimes this is one of the best things to do, Lilybell. So if you want to do that, that's fine by me. So I'll give Mad Soul Tarot. Are you still here, Mad Soul? Is Mad Soul Tarot still here? Is Mad Soul Tarot? Angel from Mad Soul Tarot. So if Mad Soul is here, he's got Archangel Haniel and inspiration. So Barry knows what to inspire him. So sometimes we need to be reminded. Haniel is very good at intuition and the moon and things like that. But as you can see in this card, she's wearing pink, and that's imagination of love. And I know that will be absolutely spot on. The Magician, you haven't been a moderator for long enough to have a question today. I do apologize, Magician. But if you come back next time, I know you have been commenting on our videos. If you do that for a few days, and then you'll get a question. Pick on the Magician Day, because Taurus has to go, innit? Taurus. We'll blame Taurus. He has to go. So thank you for being here, guys. If you haven't had your question answered, sorry about that. We will answer it tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. And if
Yes,
the day
Mansol, you should be wearing pink. We need to see you in pink, baby pink specifically. I would like to see you in baby pink.
Imagine if tomorrow didn't come, then your problems would go away. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And thank you for Tarot's Talks, younger brother, for appearing. You were quite good, even though you didn't remember people's names. So can we have Tarot's Talk back tomorrow, please? Thank you. And
I think if you want him back, you need to wait for another year or so to have him back.
That's a long time.
Until then, you need to get used to it. Yes.
Right, so thanks to my wonderful moderators. I have the best moderators in YouTube. I'm so lucky. And Terence does as well, so he's lucky as well. So thanks, lots of love to you. And remember, we will answer your questions next time.
Yes.
But we do have, got to do stuff. Sorry about that. So thanks, guys. Lots of love. I know that's what I told him to. Right, I'm going to press buy. So parting is such sweet sorrow. Lots of love to you all. And be good to yourself, yeah? Adios, amigos. Au revoir.
Bye-bye, everyone.